Individual that green card holder, every winter the person would say, oh, I can't take the winter no more, I gotta go home. And one of these escaped from winter and coming back to the United States, she was pulled out of the line and she was questioned that they have seen the pattern over the years and they are just curious what's going on. This president is against chain migration. And when I say chain migration, I'm talking about mother filing for son, son filing for his kids filing for their kids, and their kids filing for the cats and the dogs. You kind of get what I'm saying. This president is totally against chain migration. And some of you probably never heard that word before, chain migration. Yes, he is seeking to uproot the chain migration system in America. And if he gets his way, it's going to affect a lot of people. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in one more time. This video is for anyone that is living in the United States and currently have a green card. And even though it's not green, yes, the card that allows you to work and live and all that stuff, get benefits in the United States, yes, that's what I'm talking about, the green card. Now, this is it, guys. And this is what a lot of people don't know. And some of you may say, boy, when you hear this, you probably say, I'm spreading rumors. But this is it. You can have your green card taken away from you based on how you use it to travel. Yes, Uncle Sam can take away your green card from you based on the way how you use it to travel. And you're probably saying, how is that possible? When you are given a green card, you cannot be out of the country for 6 months. Yeah, sets off a red flag. When they see that you as a green card holder is out of the country for 6 months, they can take away your green card from you and tell you that you don't need that green card, because how can they give you a green card and you're out of the country for 6 months? Now, there are a lot of individuals that, migrate to the United States, and the island or the country that we came or come from, it's like nice and warm and cozy and toasty. A lot of us don't use the winter. So you have a lot of individuals when come on to winter, they will take the whole winter off and go back to their country. And we all know the length of the winter. And then some will also take off the first weeks or first 2 months of spring, because they can deal with the cold and the frost and all that stuff. Without not knowing that, this can set off a red flag and trigger border protection or immigration service to scrutinize your green card and look at it and say, okay, it don't seem as if this person need a green card. Probably they just need a visa. Now, if you have a green card and you say you're taking a vacation and you go back to your country because you want to escape the winter, and then during the rest of the year, you're going to take off another month, probably a couple more weeks, and then another month or a couple more weeks. Guys, those weeks and months, they adds up. And if you do that every time, probably you'll probably be lucky to do it probably 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, and you don't get pulled out of the line or get questioned very heavily by those guys seated at immigration when you're giving them your passport or your green card, when you have to do your fingerprinting too. The administration in America has changed, and the president of the United States right now is not joking when it comes on to immigration. Oh, well. Because to him, a lot of us that are here, whether we got filed for by family member or something like that, this president is against chain migration. And when I say chain migration, I'm talking about mother filing for son filing for his kids filing for their kids, and their kids filing for the cats and the dogs. You kind of get what I'm saying. This president is totally against chain migration. And some of you probably never heard that word before, chain migration. Yes, he is seeking to uproot the chain migration system in America. And if he gets his way, it's going to affect a lot of people. But that's for another topic. This is for my green card holders. If you already travel 6 times on your green card already since the start of the year, you need to be very careful. You need to be very careful, because if they give you a green card to work and to live, to conduct business in the United States, and when Custom and Border Protection or immigration, when you go through TSA and they realize that you pop up 6 times, 20 times out of the year, guys, that can send off a red flag, and they can take your green card from you. They can literally take your green card from you and relegate it down to a visa, a visitor's visa. If you are in the United States and you have a green card and you don't like the winter, you don't liking the winter can get you to lose your green card. Because if every year you're not a citizen yet, and every year you're going back 3 months, 4 months out of every year, it's going to set off a red flag, guys. And some of you don't believe me, go and check up the immigration system. Call them and find out for yourself, and they will tell you having a green card does not mean that you are a citizen. There are certain privileges that a citizen have over a green card holder. And when you're a green card holder, you are going through a testing period to prove to Uncle Sam whether you deserve your green card. And during that process, guys, whenever you seek to become a citizen, anything that you do during that green card process, they're going to bring it up at your interview. How are you doing, man? Yes, yeah. Anything that occur during your green card timeline and you seek to become a citizen, at your interview, they're going to ask you questions pertaining to everything. But certain stuff that sets off a red flag, you're going to have valid answers to it. Now, I know of this particular individual, that green card holder, and every winter, the person would say, oh, I can't take the winter no more, I got to go home. And one of these escape from winter and coming back from Jamaica to the United States, she was pulled out of the line. And she was questioned that they have seen the pattern over the years, and they are just curious what's going on. So what are you doing, man? In which they took the person out of the line and was questioning them. And on top of that, they let her go, but they sent her a letter and told her that the next time that they do that, they're going to take the green card away from the person. Now, the person was so scared, the person stopped traveling to Jamaica until they got their citizenship. They stopped. And not only that, they cut down on the length of time that they're staying out of the country. Now, everybody may look at it differently and say, wow, but I don't used to the cold and I don't do this and that. But guys, according to the restriction that is on the green card, some of us, we don't read it, and it's when we're in trouble we find out what comes with the green card. Now, you're a green card holder. After 5 years, you can apply for citizenship. But during that green card process, if you get married to a citizen, you can apply for citizenship within 3.5 years. And also, I just like to drop this in there. If any of you right now that you have a green card and you are planning on become a citizen, you need to start study upon those citizenship questions. Don't wait until when it is time for you to apply to become a citizen. Start study upon study upon the questionnaires. A couple years ago, you have to answer 100 questions. I don't know if they're still doing it, but I know back in the days, it was 100 questions. At your interview, you have to answer 100 questions. Somebody can leave it in the comment and tell me if they have cut it down now, but that's how it was back in the days. Guys, before you book your next trip and you are a green card holder, make sure you check up on the expiration date of your green card, and you also need to check up on the restrictions, because if I'm not mistaken, they're planning another travel ban soon, and we don't know how broad this travel ban will be and who it will impact. But just keep on checking, guys. You know, things has changed because of this new administration, and we don't know. There's a lot of things changing behind the curtain, guys, and it is not in the favor of immigrants. So as I say, guys, I know a lot of us, we don't like the winter because we are not used to it, and there are some of you that normally take off the whole winter to go back to your country, probably winter on the first 2 or 3 or 4 weeks of spring. Guys, just be careful. Those moves can set off a red flag that will cause you to lose your green card. As I say, I know of a person that usually do it, and they pull the individual out of the line when they were coming back in the United States and talk to them, and they also sent the person a letter. Yes. So this thing is no joke, guys. This thing is no joke. So just be mindful, guys. Just be mindful, you know. And if you're a green card holder, just be careful of the stuff that you get yourself involved in. Be careful of the friends that you're associating yourself with, you know. Be careful also of some of the countries that you travel, go to, because everything that you do during your green card process, some of those things may come back to haunt you when it is time for you to apply to become a citizen. Just food for thought, guys. The immigration system during Biden administration is nothing compared to what it is now under Trump administration. Some people say, oh, you're sounding like you're driving fear in the heart of the people. We're not driving no fear, guys. It's the reality. It's the reality of what is going on in the United States now. And there are more change coming that will seriously impact a lot of us lives, as whether it's green card holders, documented or whatsoever, naturalized citizen. I remember somebody said to me that, how can you be illegal in the United States and have documents? Somebody really can ask that question. Guys, do you really believe that undocumented immigrants in America cannot get documents? You really believe that, guys? Do you really believe that? If some of you really believe that undocumented immigrants cannot get documents, some of you guys are living under a rock, man. Some of you guys are not keeping up to current events. Guys, all you have to do in America is to have money and have a good lawyer and have links. It's not America alone. This is just the way it operates. The money, links, and a good lawyer. And the Trump administration know that. They know that. It is what it is. But as I said, this video is for my green card holders. Just be careful, because you may think that you cannot lose your green card. You can lose your green card. And lose it in a way that you may have thought that you could not lose it. Yeah. If you don't believe me, you can ask your immigration lawyer and they will tell you. Especially now, they can use the simplest of things to say, you know what, this guy don't need a green card. But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning into the channel one more time. If you like this video, like, share, leave a comment, hit that post notification bell, that whenever I drop a video, you won't miss it. And check up on your expiration date on your green card, guys. And study for your citizenship. Be careful of the company that you keep. Be careful of the stuff that you're doing that you may know or may not know that can come up to haunt you when it's the time for you to apply for your citizenship. All right? Have yourself a blessed one. I'm out.